Craig, where to start with that one? A 2-2 draw against Long Eaton tonight. 10 men for over 20 minutes. Sum that one up for us.
If you'd told me at half time we were going to get a point, I'd have snapped your hand off. I thought first half we were absolutely awful. Couldn't string two passes together, couldn't do anything. Just giving too many sloppy balls away. It could have been 4-5 nil at half time. If it would have been, it wouldn't have really been an unfair reflection of that half. Second half, we just got back to basics a little bit, worked harder, got more bodies in behind, and obviously we got the first goal by Cole. It was a great finish. Then got the penalty, obviously, which Nathan scored, and then literally what minute later, obviously that goal's gone in. And like I say, if you told me it was going to be 2-2 end of game at half time, I'd have snapped you on with how it's happened. It's a little bit gutting, but yeah, disappointing.
Yeah, you're pleased with the point in the end, or it's a difficult one, isn't it, with 10 men for over 20 minutes?
Yeah, I mean, we were causing them problems in second half. We even caused problems with that 10 men, to be fair. I thought they were shot in terms of they looked a bit unfit towards back end of the second half. But to be fair, listen, fair play to them. They're a strong team and they'll pick up a lot of points, I think, throughout the season. We've got to focus on ourselves, and like I say, at half time, I took a point. I've got a point, so I can't too disheartened.
Nathan, that penalty, and you had to wait an age to take it.
Yeah.
You feeling nerves?
Not really. I think it is what it is at the end of the day, innit? Penalties. I picked my spot and I was never going to change it, so they could have taken all day. I was always going to go that way, so it didn't affect me really.
You must have been gutted for them to go and score straight away up the other end.
Yeah, I barely finished celebrating and their goal were going in, so yeah, it's a bit disappointing. But like Gaffer said, they took point with the way things were going down to 10, so take some positives out of it.
Yeah, I've said this before, Craig. You must have thought finally we'd got the win when Nathan's got that penalty in stoppage time. I think it was the second minute stoppage time.
Yeah. I've just got to keep telling myself that I took a point at half time, and I've got a point, so that's how I'm going to stick my story, I think.
You must be pleased with the reaction shown at second half. What was the message at half time? Because there was no sugarcoating that first half. Wasn't great.
No, it was abysmal. It was absolutely shocking. I can't probably repeat half the stuff I got said in change rooms, but it was on the lines of we need to work harder, we need to do the basics better, we need to find us passes more, and we need to use as outlets the way that we're playing 4-3-3, so we had to use the areas in space in behind and use the quality that we had up top, and I thought we did that. I thought second half we did cause a few problems, and probably say justified to get us goal, I think, but again on the overall balance of play it should have been stopped at half time if it were a boxing match, but that's football and it's what happens.
I know you mentioned it already, but Cole Roberts scored a goal start of the second half really, and what a goal it was.
Oh, it was a great goal, yeah. It was superb. He's come on his right foot, didn't he, and just caressed it into opposite corner. And yeah, I mean, like I say, I thought Cole was good in second half, caused him a lot of problems. And again, I thought all the subs that came on made an impact. Cole, or Scotty, when he came on middle midfield, I think his first involvement was to put the ball through for Cole for his goal. And obviously, like I said, credit to Nathan as well. Obviously, Nathan's not had much game time under me, to be fair, but I mean he's come on and he's shown a lot of bottle there, to be fair, to do that, and credit to him as well. I think he's done well there.
Yeah, Nathan, you'd be hoping that goal puts you in contention for Saturday's starting place?
Yeah, we've got a good squad, haven't we, so we'll see how it goes.
On the sending off in that second half, Craig, I don't think you're too happy with the decision?
Truth be told, I don't know what's happened. I'm assuming it was a second yellow from as he kicked the ball away.
So,
I think my annoyance was that the linesman actually told me that he's buzzed Jono to tell him that it was our throw-in. Now, to me, if you know it and you've buzzed him, just stand there with your flag up, and then that part doesn't happen. Do you know what I mean? And then there's nothing. However, saying that, like I say, when we went down to 10 men, I thought we actually played quite well. So yeah, like I say, it's more disappointing obviously because Beast is going to be out for a game now. And that, again, just how it's all happened. But listen, on reflection, I'm not moaning about tonight overall.
On the incident of the penalty, which you took away, Nathan, the actual decision to give it, did you see it was a handball or?
It was a bit of a melee in there, wasn't it, to be fair. I haven't seen too much, but decisions have gone against us this season, so I think we were due one, to be honest. But there were a bit of a melee in there, so someone probably better to tell you if it were a pen or not, but we'll take them at this stage of the season, we'll take them.
How did you see it, Craig? It was a interesting decision, I think.
I asked that number 3 and he said it hit him on shoulder, and to be fair, normally players at best positions to do it, so if he said it hit him on shoulder, it probably hit him on shoulder. But again, like you said, last week we had a blatant penalty not giving it first half, so they say it normally evens itself out over the season, so we'll see what happens the rest of the season, I suppose.
Just finally, Nathan, on to Lincoln away on Saturday. Is it a case of just getting that one win off the mark?
Yeah, I think that's what we need. We're getting closer and closer, aren't we? So on Saturday now tonight, so I think we're due. and hopefully it'll come on Saturday.